Hopefully, this is the final part of the unpacking for this lesson. I hate lesson days. This lesson, and I realized that I still have a grievance. I still have an issue that wasn't addressed yesterday, and it's like I'm not sure if my friend understands my stance on certain things. I don't know, and what I unpacked and what I cleared and what I got rid of was the gunk that made it hard for me to communicate my feelings. Because remember, I believe in communication and compromise. It made it difficult for me to communicate my feelings. That's what I unpacked. That does not mean that I was I wasn't I feel that I was wrong for what I was talking about. No. Uh-uh. And I tell people that I teach, you can be right and wrong at the same time. And that's was me. I was right, but the way I went about it was completely wrong. But what happens is people tend to just talk about and focus on how you went about what was wrong instead of focusing on what was wrong. A lot of times you'll tell someone you don't like something and they'll focus more on how you said it than what you actually said. You understand? Granted, I didn't say it perfectly, but I said what I said, and it's just like at the same time, yeah, I'm love and light because I told you I am not a fake bitch. You understand? I'm not a fake chick. I am not. I am not fake at all. I'm sitting here going, oh shit, wait a minute. Just because I cleared out and did the spiritual work and all this other shit, that doesn't mean that he was right or, about the situation, not about the fight that ensued about the situation. Does that make sense? Because I used to get gaslit by my ex by that shit because I would come with a grievance or an issue and he would make it about how I said it or how I presented it or how I defended it. He would move it from where it is. And this is all we're talking about. And this is actually relevant. It's relevant. Don't get it twisted. It's relevant, but it's not the whole thing. You got to work on both of them. You understand? So for me right now, I think I've crossed that threshold where I was like, wow, I didn't handle that well. I could have done better. He's my friend. I care about him. I don't want him to be hurt, all that other stuff. Now I'm on the other side of that where it's like, yeah, but this boundary still needs to be this boundary still needs to be enforced. I still don't like this. I still didn't need this. You understand? And I didn't want that to happen. And yesterday was literally the definition of momentum, of negative momentum, because it started from when I left work until I was sitting in my room going, what the fuck happened? You understand? So it was like a accumulation of different things that just exploded, right? But what I was talking about and what I wanted him to understand was sound. It wasn't a crazy request. It wasn't something that was rude or disrespectful because my home, my temple, my house, this is my safe space. You understand? This is where I can be Keisha. I for the most part, well, the temple, I could be Keisha. But if you come and it starts to disrupt it, I'm gonna have to tell you to stop. I'm gonna have to tell you, don't kick my gate. I'm gonna have to tell you not to do stuff that it disrupts the spirits of the house. Because my house is protected. It has spirits in it. You understand? So, and these niggas don't play. These people don't, these spirits do not play when it comes to this house and this family. So it's just like, yo, I can't have it disrupted. So what I was saying was sound, but what the way I said it wasn't. And that's how you could be right and wrong at the same time. You understand? So that's where I am right now. I'm like, okay, it's kind of like the stages of grief. I'm like, okay, I accept that I could have done a better job at communicating it, staying cool, and not like losing my shit. But at the same time, that doesn't stop what I was upset about, like what I was trying to explain. That's sound. Does that make sense to you? And I did that so because I didn't want to just give you half of what I'm getting. I am literally right now, every video, I'm telling you how I'm unpacking this. I'm doing this so you can do this. I'm not doing this just for my own sake. But it's funny, I do love because my videos come up on my own timeline, so or my own feed. So I see my videos and it helps me too. Cause so I'm doing this for me just as much as I'm doing it for you. All right. I think that's it for this part. But yeah, I didn't want to just give you half of it and be like, yeah, I did the spiritual work and I cleared stuff out and I found the loops and the triggers and all this other stuff. And no, hold on, I wasn't wrong. Like I wasn't wrong with what I was talking about. I need you to understand you weren't wrong with what you were talking about. It may have came out wrong, but what you're talking about isn't wrong. What you require isn't wrong. What you want isn't wrong. You want what you want and you should get what you want. You understand? Period. But anyway, love you guys. Stay up, stay blessed. Deuces, and we out.